the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from NRG Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Over. 18. Outside.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
On 2nd down, Stroud. On a man left side, it's caught. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down for Houston.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting them back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Oh, ready. Ready.
They'll go play action with Stroud. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh, and 18. What's that?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And the Texans are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
What? 18. What's that?
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan.
All right. Swap. Love a swap.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They send a receiver in motion left. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Looking underneath for Achane. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Danielle Hunter with the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Back to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Miami.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
A run here with Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man downfield. It's Hockenson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Come on, set. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Dolphins. His fourth TD grab of the season. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Robin. Uno.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
118. What's that?
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
118. What's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. That is Zach Sealer. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Over. 18.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Over. Swap. Mother swap. Go.
Stroud to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Over. 18. What's up?
Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Tony.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
3 yards.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
What's that?
He'll run. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Loss of 2 yards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it, but I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20. To throw here to begin the drive. over the middle. That's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
79.
On first and 10, it's Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Back to 60.
He'll drop to throw. That one out wide to Achane. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Okay, ready?
Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
70,
He'll look to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Williams in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Liking 18.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A run up the middle with Achane. And And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it, and that is incomplete. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. And that one doinks off the right upright. No good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright. No good.
Strauss to throw here on 1st down. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 30.
2nd down throw for Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
33-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Texans will get out in front 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Miami.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Oh, here we go. 18. What's that?
This time they stay on the ground.
Number 8, Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. To throw. That's taken in by Achane. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send a man in motion left. A run out of the gun with Achane. Now let's give him about 4 on that one. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
Oh, 18. That's it.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8.
18. That's it.
Now, Stroud. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
All right.
Stroud to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll take this down to the 6th. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans up their lead. It's now 24-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Drops to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third down and 11.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
All right. Swap. Love a swap. Red. Go, go.
Here's Jacobs. Ooh, and he will power his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Texans. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Dolphins first down. On the carry, it's Achane. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
18, what's that?
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 18. What's that?
They'll turn and hand this one off. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
Jacobs. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Jacobs. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
At the 49-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. And sensing no escape, he gives himself up behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Williams in motion. Handoff here, up the middle. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Okay, ready? Set.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
70 Lions.
So it's a win here for the Texans. And right away you can point to the turnaround. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.